Yay!
Ahoy, mates!
Hello, happy travelers!
Welcome to Vancouver, Canada. It's cruise day. We're heading on board the Disney Wonder 7 nights to Alaska. Let's go ahead and get it started. It all begins right now.
I'm so excited! Also, do you remember our friend Sitka from our first Alaska cruise? He's coming back on board with us.
Well, we thoroughly enjoyed the Best Western Premier Chateau Granville, and now I think we're just gonna walk to the cruise port.
Yes, so if you watched our video yesterday, you can take the train that we took yesterday, you can take it to pretty close to the cruise port. It's all the way at the end, the waterfront stop. But it's only a 20-minute walk and it's super nice out, so we're just gonna hoof it.
Why not?
Take a look. Here they have like cable car buses. Look at it. Electricity. We're here. There's the cruise port.
Canada Place is the name.
Oh, okay. And there's the waterfront train station. See, so if you were to take the airport train all the way to waterfront, this is where you would drop off at. So like, you have to walk a little bit to it, but really not bad.
And 20 minutes on the nose, which is what Google Maps said, from us walking from that hotel we stayed at, the Best Western, to here. And good thing to note is that a little bit of it is a little uphill or like kind of flat, and then a lot of it is downhill, so you get moving pretty easily. So all in all, I think that was a
good plan.
Yeah, I think that worked out well.
Also too, if you were coming into the airport like day of your cruise, let's say, and you went like straight from the airport to the waterfront station to get on your cruise that day, I think the train would probably be about 30 minutes because it was about 20 minutes to our stop. What was the stop called? Roundhouse?
Something Roundhouse.
Yeah, Roundhouse.
But I think you're right. I think I mapped it on Google Maps and it said it was about 30.
Yeah, so
minutes,
just to give you a time wise. But yeah, let's head towards the Wonder.
So I think you guys know me well enough now to know that I'm a pretty excitable person, right? And I think you know me well enough to know that like I get a little extra excited for Disney cruise, right? It is something totally different when it's like a ship you haven't been on, which I haven't been on the Wonder. Matt has, I have not. And it's like a new type of Disney experience that you haven't had. We haven't been on a Disney Alaska cruise yet. So I'm like really super top-notch excited today.
Whoa, this is a really cool, fancy cruise terminal. This is the cruise terminal?
Yeah, Canada Place. It's inside part of this. It's like a whole complex, but somewhere. Funnily enough, we haven't laid eyes on the ship yet, even though we're like right here. I'm guessing it's on that side. Also, it's starting to drizzle, so we timed that up pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the ship is behind that huge building. This is very grandiose.
And in my research, I read about this hotel, the Pan Pacific, which is actually in the Canada Place building here. And it even said that they can take your luggage from your room to the cruise ship if you're staying here. It's quite pricey, which is why we chose not to stay there for this trip, but something to keep in mind. All right, so the road comes in there, the big parking sign. There's the Canada Place logo and World Trade Center. And then it says cruise ship terminal this way. So we're gonna try that.
So if you happen to be driving to this port, over on the right side of that big building is where you would come in for parking, and then they'll direct you where to go for your specific ship.
Signage is very good here, even with the construction. They still have this temporary sign up saying cruise passengers this way.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously we've never been here before, and we're figuring out just fine. They have these like blue signs right here that show you where to walk to, and we're making our way. Also, as we're walking through, I see these buses parked here, all electric by the way, that's awesome. But they're dropping off passengers in this like covered big like garage. So that's really nice. If you are getting a shuttle from somewhere, you'll probably park right here, and then it looks like we just go right in there into the cruise terminal. Where is everybody? I think there's multiple ships here today, but there's nobody here. I mean, some people obviously, but not a lot. Yay, we found Disney. All right, just so you know, because we got a little confused, you have to go up the escalator to check in, whether you've done online check-in or not, and get like a paper wristband. not your magic band, a paper wristband, check in, and then you go back downstairs. Okay, we found all the people. They were at the check-in, which we are now at too.
And the interesting thing is they're letting everyone in before their actual arrival time, and then they line you up based on which time is yours. So
Yeah, see, 12:15 is the line we're in.
yeah, and then there
have
was
like a line for each time.
12:30 and so on and so forth, and it is 11:39 right now, so we will see. And now at 11:42 we are going, and now at 11:47 we are done with the check-in. They have activated our Disney bands, they've given us these security wristbands, and we're heading downstairs to go through security. And how about views of the Disney Wonder as we make our way back down? A preview of things to come.
She's so tiny. Tiny but beautiful.
All right, security, pretty simple.
Yeah, 12 o'clock on the dot right now.
15 minutes before our boarding time, and we're heading to the ship now. Ooh, look at the fun Alaska stuff. I hope we see that. A big grizzly bear. Okay, not directly to the ship, I guess. We're in this like holding room for them to call our boarding number. But look, they have all like the tags that like when you get off the ship, so you know like what section your luggage in. Look, they have like signs of all of them. They look good. So we're gonna sit, wait for a minute, and then they'll call our boarding group, and then we'll go through there and board.
Disney Cruise Line brought to you by all guests in boarding groups 1 through 11 to please proceed to the boarding.
I thought that was gonna be us.
Not yet.
Yes!
They hit us with the all remaining boarding groups at once.
So it was.
Luckily, I picked the seats right by the thing, so we hopped up and went, because there was about to be a big line.
Yeah. Look at the letters. I love the letters in those orders. So just a little bit of perspective. We got to the cruise port at about 11:30, and we didn't have to like sit around and wait. And then we're walking on the gangway at 12:18, and our boarding time was 12:15. So pretty good. Pretty good how it timed up today.
Yay! Hey, Goofy, what are you doing up there? Playing around on the stairs. Hey, Goof. And Ariel, looking quite nice.
Please welcome aboard the Lynn family. Disney Wonder, please welcome aboard the Tinley family.
Keys are there. But ready for Disney magic?
Oh, also it's playing the Ratatouille song.
We love that song.
It's just that easy.
Hi, Mr. Fishy. Our room. It's beautiful. I love Disney rooms.
And as always, we will have a full detailed tour of the room, showing you all the plugs and all the odds and ends.
Welcome to our family time. Welcome to our brotherly time. It's a Brother Bear themed door for Alaska. Also, I have this little Lorcana section because me and Matt have really gotten into Lorcana, which if you don't know what it is, it's a trading card game. All Disney's themed, super fun. Check it out if you don't know what it is. But people can take a Lorcana card, get into it. Well, we've never had this view during a muster drill before.
We have pushed back. We are headed out. We are moving and a grooving. We are sailing. But wait a minute. This is Disney Cruise. Where's the festivities? Where's the sail away party? How could we be sailing if we didn't show the sail away party? Well, normally you'd have the sail away party right when you start sailing, but for this cruise it's actually coming later. So to give you an idea, it is just past 4 o'clock right now, and the sail away party I believe is scheduled for 7:30. It's going to be between the first and second dinner seating, and that is kind of the entertainment for tonight, so there's no theater show or anything like that. We're encountering a bit of rain right now, so maybe it's best that it'll be later. Hopefully that'll calm down a bit. The last cruise we were on, we left from Cape Liberty, New Jersey, and we sailed under the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. This is not the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, but we're sailing under it all the same. Apparently this is actually called the Lions Gate Bridge. They actually announced that over the PA system earlier. I believe the captain was the one who said that. I had forgotten forgotten, so I just looked it up. But yeah, Lionsgate Bridge, we're heading under there. It's only about 15 minutes, they said, once you kick out and you start sailing away. Only about 15 minutes from once you get from there to actually going under the bridge. You also see lots of these taking off and landing while you sail away. All right, here we go. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be quite as tight of a squeeze as like an Oasis class going under the Verrazano Narrows, but it's not intended to be, is it? It still doesn't look like a ton of clearance from down here, though. Boy, I bet the people driving across that bridge right now, yeah. Oh, look at that. What a time up. It was like a flyover at a football game or something. Beautiful. Well, there we go. One funnel under. And number 2. Like a glove. I tell you what I'm most interested in seeing. We've sailed to Alaska a couple times before. We've always gone out of Seattle. We've never gone out of Vancouver before. And I believe we're taking a kind of a different route to get there, more on the inside rather than going out to sea. So I'm looking forward to that, one, because the roughest sea days are when you're out at sea, when you leave Seattle that day after going up to Alaska, and then the day when you come back. So I'm hoping that won't be as bad. But 2, it's going to be completely different sights, more to take in. And from what the captain was saying, it sounds like we might be able to see some wildlife a lot more frequently and a lot earlier than having to wait to get to Alaska. So we'll try to keep our eyes peeled as best as we can.
Just came up on deck because it is sail away party time, and I noticed this sign up here because it's quite rainy right now. Because they have inclement weather, Mickey's sail away party will be held in the lobby atrium. So we're gonna head there now. Okay, it's about 20 minutes until showtime. I just wanted to give you an idea of what it's looking like out here. Just remember, this is a smaller atrium, so if it does end up inside, it's gonna get filled up pretty quick. So definitely keep that in mind when you're timing things out of when to like lock in your spot. But yeah, I think we're gonna see great from here. Obviously they have a stage set up and everything. I'm assuming characters are gonna come down the staircase and probably back here. So a straight on view like from here would probably be best, but we're gonna see everything just fine from here. And it is wild being on a Disney ship and seeing that through the porthole. Super cool. Just like how they do like when the sail away is out on deck, they roped off like a section for accessibility. So just so you know, starboard side on deck 3, if that applies to you.
love a sail away party. I just want to mention, just so you know what to expect, if you are brought inside because of the inclement weather, it is a shorter show.
Oh yeah, it was only like 9 minutes.
Yeah. So.
But they got all the major hits.
Oh yeah. We got to see Mickey and the gang. We got the horn. Like, we got the main song.
Yeah.
Good. What the things that everybody looks forward to the most. I just want to let you know, like, it might be a shorter experience, but of course they're limited in here. Like, you can't do as much as you can on the pool deck.
No.
But it was still great, and I'm glad we're here.
And speaking up here, there's mountains, which is fun. Also, I need to remember to whale watch. Been so caught up in Mickey, Minnie, the gang, sailaway parties and stuff. There's whales in these parts that we need to look for. Dinner time! Rotational dining #1 location is Triton's, and you're never gonna guess what it's inspired by.
So inside Triton's, you're gonna feel like you're under the sea with the blue and green lights up above. They have the porthole windows letting in some natural light, and then our beautiful tile mosaic of King Triton, Ariel, and friends all the way in the back of the restaurant.
Ooh, look at the little light sconces! They're being held up by Sebastian. What a talented little crab.
Very grand and regal looking Triton's menu. We'll take a look through the menu, starting with these small plates. It's interesting. Usually it's kind of broken down into like appetizers and then soup and salad, but now they've just kind of combined it into small plates. Interesting. And then we have our entrees over here. Feel free, of course, to pause if you need longer to read. And then we get down to the desserts. Starting things off tonight with the leek and potato soup. And now moving on to the farmhouse salad. Look forward to that goat cheese right there. And now for the main courses, I'm going with the pasta option, while Chelsea's going with the beef option.
With little tiny green beans wrapped in a bacon.
Can't argue with that. And ending with dessert, Chelsea's gone with the recommended creme brulee. And per the usual, I've gone with the sundae, which tonight is strawberry shortcake. We were the diners at Triton's. The servers fed us and served us well. Chelsea's gonna meet with Cinderella, but she has a really cool reason for doing it.
I'm gonna have her sign her Cinderella Lorcana card.
Yeah, we've really gotten into Lorcana recently, so I think this will be a fun idea to have them sign their cards.
And I'm gonna put it in a Lorcana binder, and then like we'll have it forever.
I like it.
Maybe we do. It's a game, and I just thought that was such a pretty picture of you. Oh, I where should I go? Here would be great. Over the words. It's just okay. That is okay.
That was the process, and there's the result.
It looks so good. This is my new favorite thing to do.
This is actually, yeah, this is a really cool idea.
Tomorrow is a day at sea. I want to do this all day tomorrow. That's my plan.
Alright friends, that is going to do it for us. Day #1 on board the Disney Wonder as we head to Alaska, having departed Vancouver. It's off to a fantastic start.
I am so happy we're here. Like, Disney ship in Alaska. It's amazing, and it's only gonna get better.
That's right. So tomorrow's a day at sea. Lots of fun still to get into on board. So we hope we will see you back then. And be sure to check out the Disney Wonder playlist as those videos come out. That is where you'll be able to find them. You're going to find all 7 of our daily videos, our room tour video, as well as our ship tour video. The full and complete ship tour will all be located there once those are available. So be sure to check that out. And guess what? If you want to come on board Disney Cruise Line, we can help make that happen. Maybe you could sail on the Disney Wonder or the Disney Magic to Alaska or some other destination. We are authorized Disney vacation planners as travel agents, and our services are completely free to you. There are no charges, fees, or costs whatsoever. You'll never pay a single cent more to book with us than you would direct on your own. So please feel free to reach out via the travel agent information that is in the description of this video. And even if you've recently booked a Disney cruise within the past 30 days, if you're not paid in full, you can transfer to our agency. That's also free of charge, and then we'll be able to assist you the rest of the way. So either way, we hope we will hear from you soon.
Sitka might answer the phone for you.
Probably not, but you never know, so give it a try. Once again, thanks for joining us for today's video. We'll see you back tomorrow, day number 2 on board the Disney Wonder. But until then, good night and happy travels.